Hello, today in this video I want to explore the topic of how to let things go. This is an important lesson that everyone learns in their lives. Sometimes it is not easy to learn this lesson, and the longer you allow yourself to ruminate on things, the harder it will be to actually move on from them. Sometimes, after something disappointing has happened to us, we hold on to the pain that we have for a plethora of reasons. Punish ourselves to justify what happened to us, or because feeling upset about things has become a part of our everyday cycles. It is understandable why some things are hard to let go. Sometimes events in our lives can completely uproot and destroy what we have built. Harboring ill will towards something or someone is a way to hold on to the past idea of what we had. Stress of this magnitude can take a physical, spiritual, and mental toll on humans. To a certain degree, not accepting what is healthy. It wills us to create a solution to what we do not like. This is why having things like civilization, art, work, they are the results of not wanting to let go of something. But like everything in life, a certain balance needs to be established. So as a collective, we can continue forward. Acceptance is the opposing side of resistance and denial. When we resist things in our lives, they continue. This is because we are focused directly on the thing that we do not want most. By accepting things, we stop denying their existence and what we define as real or valid. However, just because you are accepting something does not mean that on your part there is never any effort to change the situation. Rather, once you go through the process of acceptance, you can actually begin to work on the problem in your life. You have to have the problem to have an answer. They manifest themselves dually. Acceptance is simply about accepting the reality that is happening right now, not whether you like it or wish for it to be different. What is also important to understand is that just because you accept something does not mean you actually condone it. Rather, acceptance is the first step towards making an actual change. Finding your own resistance is easy. What is bugging you in your life right now? What do you want to change desperately in your life? Instead of looking at the situation as a simple like or dislike, try to look at the plain facts of it. From there, you can find ways to accept what happened in your life. Look at what it is, not what you wanted it to be. Now ask yourself, after looking at the facts of the situation, if it is okay. Is this set of circumstances okay? Can it be okay? For example, if you and one of your friends get into a fight and it ends badly between you two, you could feel like it is all your fault and that everything that they did to you is also a cause for the friendship to break down. All of the emotions that you are feeling in regards to this is a sign that you are not accepting what is. The only way to rebound from that situation is to accept what happened. After the acceptance, you can either not have the person in your life, or you could get past your worries and reach out to them. No matter what you decide, it is first important that you accept the situation. What the reality is, without dismissing your emotions, is that once you and someone were close together, and now that is not the truth. Can you accept that? Can you accept the facts of the situation, regardless if you want it to be different, or you are going to change the reality that you two share? It is the current truth. Acceptance is the stepping stool for potential. If you cannot accept what is, then there is never going to be any progression towards any of your goals. Accepting is a vital part of the goal/destiny process, and it takes effort to accept and release resistance. What is more troubling is that sometimes we are resistant to things and we do not even realize that we are. This can be a big problem because it can hinder us in everyday life, manifestations, goals, and dreams that we have. Whenever you feel as if you are resisting something or something is really bothering you, it is important to try to accept that it is the way it is. Then you can begin to change and fix the problem at hand. Many of us don't simply realize that we are fighting against things and that a lot of the stress would be released if you simply learn to accept the little things that bug you. Again, acceptance of a problem or a situation is not you siding with it. It is just you realizing the reality of the situation. Once the facts have been examined, then there is room to change the reality that you're in. Not accepting what is so is a drain on our potential. It makes us use all of our brain power on wishing things were different, wondering a different outcome, and generally it keeps our mind in the past, where we can do nothing but wish for a different reality. The past is fixed in the past. It is what it is. What can be shaped is our present self, and the being that shapes themselves now projects who they are going to be into the future. Even if what has happened has made you feel bad, you have to ask yourself, can you accept that you don't feel good? This is one of the main reasons people do not release resistance. They do not want to be fully aware of their pain. But we have to remember, when something that is not in our favor happens to us, it is completely natural to not feel good about it. We easily accept something when we are happy about it, but not when it makes us feel bad. Learning to accept things opens our minds, our bodies, and souls to whole new experiences. Although accepting something doesn't necessarily mean that you condone it, finding a way to approve of something is one way of learning the process of acceptance and creating a model of acceptance that you can then apply to things that are harder for you to accept. Take something that is happening in your life. For example, maybe your phone shattered into millions of pieces. Try to find approval for this. Find approval for the aspects of your phone breaking down that you are okay with. In this way, you are accepting the situation. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. If you have any comments or situations that relate to the topic of learning acceptance of a situation, feel free to share them in the comment section below. And as always, have a great day.